Hello, my name is Blair Villarreal, and I am here to present my persuasive speech. Whenever someone takes your picture or when you take a picture, what things do you look for in a great photo? Do you look at what is in the photo, the quality of the photo, or how much time and effort photographers put into taking these photos? Well, when looking at photos or taking photos, there are many things people look for. Traditional and digital photography may be two different types of photography people use, but digital photography can have many benefits in the photos that have been taken more than traditional photography by the effort being put into taking the photos and the overall quality of the photo. I've done many research on both traditional and digital photography, and I've started to get some experience in the photography field, so I will share with you my thoughts on both of these types of photography. First, I will describe to you what traditional photography and digital photography is. Second, I will talk about the quality of the photos that are taken by these types of photography. And finally, I will talk about the time and effort that is being put into taking these photos. Many photographers want to capture the best moments when taking photos, and they consider many things while taking these pictures. Traditional photography and digital photography are two different types of photography, and they're being used by photographers today. So what exactly is digital photography, you may ask? Well, digital photography mainly uses digital cameras or phone to take pictures. In other words, digital devices are being used to take pictures to capture a moment. According to an article from the University of Washington AMC Digital Library, digital photography has made it possible to take pictures quickly and easy with just the press of a button on a camera. Some digital devices that can take photos have a built-in editing tool, so you can make the picture have a filter or change how the lighting looks in the picture, or just make it look really good. Photos can be viewed right after they are taken, and you do not have to wait a long time for the picture to show. Digital photography also does not require a lot of money because you can take your photos for free for no charge at all, because there's no extra film involved and it's all on one digital device. Like, for example, this camera right here, this is my beautiful camera that I take photos with, and I love it very much. So that's an example of digital photography for you. Now we're going to talk about traditional photography. Well, what is traditional photography? Well, traditional photography uses film and a special film camera like this to take pictures. Well, you do not have access to an editing tool on this type of camera because it's not digital and it does not have a little computer inside. And you have to wait a while for the photo to come out, and you do not know how the photo will turn out. That's one of the downsides of traditional photography. Photos can either be good or not good, depending on how much time and effort you put in taking into them. You must purchase the film separately, and that will cost you about around $5 per roll. So digital photography may make you spend some extra money to take the pictures you want to take. Now that I've described to you digital and traditional photography, I will now talk to you about the differences in the quality of the photos that are taken by these two types of photography. Professional photographers always look for good quality in the photos they take on a regular basis, but which type of photography produces a better quality? Digital photography can result in really good quality photos. Digital cameras have a higher quality and the photos have a clear resolution to them. The images can be viewed quickly in a matter of seconds because, digital photography can produce photos in a matter of seconds. According to an article on the website Expert Photography, digital cameras can autofocus so you can make the image look perfect when you want to take them. Traditional photography can have some of the same results, but some are different. Film cameras do not have the ability to autofocus, so you do not know how the image will turn out quality-wise. The photos can be a hit or a miss. Some photos can be great and some cannot be so great. They can't be viewed immediately like the digital photos do, so you will have to wait to see what the quality of the photo will look like. Knowing how important quality of photos can be for photographers, I will finally talk about the time and effort is being used in taking pictures. Time and effort when taking photos can make or break your photo depending on how good you want your pictures to be. Digital photography can require a lot or a little time. Digital cameras can shoot photos fast and they do not need that much time, but taking your time when taking photos with a digital camera can result in a good photo. Many photographers that use digital cameras like to take their time when taking photos of nature or a portrait or anything at all. Like whenever I go out and take pictures when I'm on vacation or when I'm just strolling around town or anything, I always like to take my time and just produce a really good quality photo, and that way people can give me good compliments and get the good feedback I really want to get. And according to an article on the website Street Directory, digital photos will stay the same forever. So if you take a look at a photo you took when you were in high school, your freshman, sophomore, or junior year, like after like about 20 or so years, that photo will stay the same forever. And it will not change one bit because they do not age, because they're all in one little device. But traditional photography requires a lot of time and effort when using a film camera, so it's a whole different ballgame whenever you're using a film camera. So I consider traditional photography a now or never situation. You have one shot at taking the photo you want to take, so if you want to get a picture of something moving, like a deer or an animal or something, and it's gonna move really quickly, take the photo whenever the moment is right. Traditional photography requires a lot of thought and a lot of patience. Since you don't have the access to the digital camera, you have to think about what you want your picture to be. Since the film camera is not digital, you have to know the camera is in focus or not. And according to an article on the website Street Directory, photos taken by film cameras can age year after year, so they may not look the same 20 years after the photo was taken. Both types of photography are used by photographers today, but as we all know, digital photography has a lot of good benefits. Today I first described what traditional and digital photography is. Second, I talked about how different the quality of the photos can be with these two types of photography. And finally, I talked about how much time and effort can be put into taking these photos. Traditional and digital photography may be two different types of photography people use, but digital photography can have many benefits in the photos that have been taken more than traditional photography by the effort being put into taking the photos and the overall quality of the photo. Whenever you are going out and taking photos with a digital camera, a phone, or a film camera, think about all these things, and who knows, maybe your photos will come out to be the best photos ever. Thank you so much.